Raymond, thank you very much for joining us. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abati.
Well,
nice to hear your voice.
Without much ado, just tell us what is going on with this petition at the tribunal by the PDP and your candidate, Dr. Asue Ighodalo. Now that the tribunal has said there is having judgment, what's your take? And what is this story about members of the PDP defecting in droves ahead of the judgment? A date not fixed yet.
Well, Dr. Abati, thank you very much for having me. We're all aware that the election was conducted at the unit level, and results at the unit level were all transmitted into IREV, duly signed by all the agents of the party. And after that election, at the collation center, miracles happened and figures were added to the results from the units. That's where we get to where we are, and we choose to go to court. While in court, we have been able to provide all the evidences that the result that was used to declare the winner of that election was not the result that emanated from the unit level. And that we got a certified true copy from INEC for the IREV, and certified true copy of the BVAS from INEC, duly signed and stamped. So we brought this to court as evidence to prove that the result that was declared was not the result that came from the unit levels. And I was surprised that some people came up to say that documents were dumped at the tribunal without expansion. This is not true. First and foremost, when we brought those CTC, INEC did not object to it. INEC did not discountenance it. INEC did not reject it. They didn't say it's not from them. So there are other cases to prove this, that we don't need to bring witnesses from the unit from the unit levels to testify in court. The evidence is that once the INEC certified results, it should be acceptable, and that's what we have done. In fact, the way some of these APC people conduct themselves is very alarming and embarrassing, because some of them, they take this issue out of context. Whereas, what is it? We are in politics to better the lives of our people. We are in politics to shape the future of generations unborn. But the way some people are conducting themselves, they make it look like politics is a game for hooligans and thugs. And then they try to use, to concoct stories to sweep the public to their own side, which is very, very wrong. As far as we know, we are not going to do anything to want that is prejudicial to influence the result of the tribunal. We are waiting that let the tribunal do its so, and then the result will be well acceptable to us. And we are very sure that at the end of the day, for the case we took to court, we will be able to get justice. And for those members of PDP who are wanting to defect to APC as we speak, particularly some members of the House of Assembly, we are hearing it in rumor. Well, it's unfortunate that they are lily-livered. At least, if anything, let them wait and wait to see the outcome of the judgment.
All right,
and when tomorrow comes, we win.
Honorable Bagbo, all right, I'm so sorry. Almost out of time, but talking about these members who are rumored to be considering defecting from the PDP, are there any moves to keep them in the party? Because it looks like the PDP in Edo State is on shaky legs at the moment. Are there any moves to ensure that they remain in the party and to sustain the party?
Certainly, we are reaching out to them. And one thing is basic. Let the people, this is what the APC is trying to get at. Try to create the impression that PDP is shaking in Edo State and PDP is not in Edo State. That is not correct at all. What they are doing is that they are bringing obnoxious method to want to intimidate us. But we don't want to go to the mud with the pigs. We are not going to do that. We are civilized people. And we are waiting for the judgment to take place. And I'm very sure that the justices of the tribunal will look at the case on its merit and give us justice.
Okay.
So, at first, I feel very taken aback talking about a case that they've reserved judgment for, which, based on, the laws of the land, I think it will be prejudicial. But, in fact, I'm at sea to what I'm going to ask at this point in time. But I would just want to ask, in an event it doesn't go your way, what will be the next line of action?
Well, I don't want to envisage that it will not go our way. But should in case it doesn't go our way, obviously the case does not end with the tribunal. You still have the appellant court and you have the Supreme Court. We'll go there. But from the case we took to court, unless something happens, of course, this is politics, I do not see how it will not go our way. Don't forget, we didn't say that INEC committed crime. We didn't take Okpebholo or APC to court. We took INEC to court for one thing, that they probably made mistakes in their calculations. And when you make mistake is not a criminal matter. So issues of coming to prove beyond reasonable doubt is not necessary. We took them to court to correct some of the anomalies they did out of error. And of course, when they gave us certified true copy of the result from IREV and the Beavers, the INEC did not object. They didn't deny it. And they did not even bring any witness to attest to the result they read out on that day.
On that note,
that is the situation.
Yeah,
yes.
On that note, Honorable Harrison Omagbon, we would like to thank you very much for joining us on The Morning Show.